everyone, welcome to my winter spring empties video. So in today's video I'm going through everything I used up from makeup to skincare to hair care and body care between mid-January to today, which is April 20th. There's a lot to go through. I don't know why I waited for this long. I was going to record my empties video monthly, I guess that didn't happen. So this video is gonna be really long. Please have your drink ready, have your snack ready, and let's get right into it. So I'll be starting with makeup since that's probably the most exciting category. And I finally have some makeup empties that are not just brow pencils and mascaras. I do have those as well, that's for sure. But let's start with two primers. So the first one is the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. This one I finished at the beginning of the year in my 2021 Project Pan. And like I mentioned in my Project Pan video, you can see that there's still some products on the side and at the bottom, but that's all I could possibly get out. Whatever's left in there, it's just gonna be in there forever. I guess until I rinse it out, but then I wouldn't be able to use the actual product, right? And because of that reason, I don't think I'll be ever repurchasing this primer. Although it did work well, I really liked using it. I think it's a good primer, but the packaging I really didn't like. I think it's a bit wasteful. And the second primer I've got is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and this is of course the mini size. It is only 7 grams, and I also finished this through my 2021 Project Pan. This primer I really didn't like. I got this in a set along with the Tatcha Mist, which I really wanted to try at the time because one of my friends spoke very highly of this primer, so I thought I would give it a shot, but I didn't end up liking it at all. I just found it being a little bit too dry for my dry skin. But anyways, I could still use it. It wasn't unusable for me, although I didn't like it. So having it in my Project Pan really helped to push me to finish it up. And by the way, I've had this for a year and a half. And apparently the shelf life is only 6 months. But that's alright. And of course I would have brow pencils in every single one of my empties. Almost every single one of my empties. The first one I've got is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. And this one I also finished through my Project Pan. This brow pencil definitely wasn't my favorite, just simply because of the shape of it. I just found it difficult to apply since I had always been using a fine tip brow pencil. However, this really lasted me a very long time. So for the high-end price tag, you do get a brow pencil that will last you for months. I personally won't be repurchasing it because I definitely prefer the Precisely My Brow pencil a lot more. And this is the brow pencil that I have been repurchasing time and time again. The one I have used up this time is a mini size. I got this in a set along with the full size one. I am currently using the full size one. And there's not much I have to say about this product. It just works very well. In my opinion, it's the best brow pencil. And I definitely prefer this one over the Anastasia one, which I know is a lot of people's favorite. And the final brow pencil I have is the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. This brow pencil I really did not like. First of all, the texture is really hard. So every time when I use this to fill in my brows, I just feel like it's scraping against my skin, and that doesn't really feel nice at all. So for that reason alone, I won't be repurchasing this. And also this brow pencil only lasted me for about 15 uses max from start to finish, and that's all. So in that sense, it is not cost effective at all. The only thing I did love about this brow pencil is the shade. It's the only brow pencil that I've ever used that I find to be light enough. It's in the lightest shade, light blonde, and it is truly a light blonde shade. So if you are looking for a true light blonde brow pencil and don't mind the hard texture, then I guess you could give it a try, but it's not for me. Next up, I have an eyeliner from Hair and Make, and I've gone through over 10 of these already, if not 20, I'm guessing. And this is the shade 01, which is in black. It is just the easiest liquid eyeliner to use, and it does not smudge and it does not dry up, and highly recommend if you haven't tried this. And next I have a mascara. which is from the same brand. And this one I've also gone through countless tubes. It is the lengthening one, and it is also in the shade 01, which is black, and it's very long lasting, does not budge. So if your mascara transfers on you, then try this out. The only thing is, because this is a Japanese brand, so it's definitely not as dramatic as the Western brands. But if you just want a mascara that would enhance your lashes and keep them curled all day and not budge and not transfer, then this is the one for you. And next I have a mini of the Fenty Beauty mascara. And unlike the brow pencil, I really enjoyed using this mascara. I found it to be very lengthening, and at the same time it does not smudge on me at all. My eyelashes definitely looked really nice when I wore this. And next I used up a tinted lip balm. This is the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in the shade Dolce Vita. I scraped out every single bit of it. It is completely used up, and I am so proud of myself for finishing a lipstick, although it's a tinted lip balm. But I do think that this is the first ever tinted lip balm that I had finished. Of course, I had gone through various clear lip balms in the past because my lips are just so dry. But anyways, I finished this tinted lip balm and I got my money worth out of it. I'm very proud of myself. And next up I have the Urban Decay setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray ever. I had gone through a few full-size bottles of this in the past, and this is the travel size I've got. I thought of using this when I go travel, but since I didn't get to travel and I will not be traveling in, I guess, at least a year, I just thought of using it up anyways, and I could always keep the bottle and fill it up with the full size backups I have. Yes, I have backups of this in the full size. That's how much I like it. And next I have a makeup removing cleanser. This is from a Japanese brand called Hachi. I think that's how you say the name. It's my first time using any of their product. I bought it because of the packaging. I think the packaging is so beautiful, and I think this works okay. I don't think I'd ever repurchase it again because it doesn't remove my waterproof mascara. So any makeup removing cleanser that does not remove my waterproof mascara, I'm not repurchasing. And also the packaging. So I think this applies to just any gel or lotion type of texture or cream texture that has a pump, is that when you get towards the bottom, nothing comes out from the pump anymore. But in fact, there is still quite a bit of product. So in this case, there's still this much product in here. That's probably like 1/5 of the product. And some bottles are obviously easier to scrape out than others. For this one, it's just too skinny for anything to get in there to scrape the product out. So I had to put it upside down. And every time when I went to use it, I had to unscrew it. And it would still be stuck over here on this side. And I still couldn't get everything out in the end. And I just had to wash it. And I just had to rinse everything out. So I guess kind of similar to this, but I won't be repurchased. So the moral of the story is, don't buy anything just based on the packaging. And last but not least, in the makeup category, I have a box of cotton pad that I used up. This is from the brand Unicharm. I just got it when I saw this on sale, and it does work really well. It feels really soft on the skin, it's not stripping, and it saves product. So I think eventually I will be repurchasing this. And that's it for the makeup category. Let's move on to hair care, because that's really important to me. As you can see, my hair has been bleached many times, and just recently, maybe a week, I'd say about a week ago, I finally made the decision to go back to my natural hair color in the summer, somewhere in the summer. But anyways, I've decided to stop bleaching my hair. I've been bleaching for 2 years already, so I think it's time to give it a break. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is that my hair is extremely damaged. If your natural hair color is black, you know what I'm saying. First, starting with the product that saved my hair back in 2020. This is the Olaplex number 3. I know this is like all-time bestseller, so I'm sure a lot of people have used this before, and it really did wonders to me. So back in the spring of 2020, when I first tried to touch up my roots with my husband just on our own, my hair was definitely over-processed, and there was so much breakage and fallout, and I thought I was just gonna lose all my hair. I used this, and I had gone through 2 of the larger bottles, the 250 milliliter ones, and this is probably the second or third 100 milliliter ones that I've gone through. So definitely give it a try if your hair is really damaged. And next I have 4 shampoos. I'll start off with the Christophe Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt. This I have in a mini size. This one I bought for my husband because his scalp is just always really dry and irritated and itchy and everything. And this product had very good reviews online, so I thought to give it a shot. And I ended up using this as well, just from time to time. I really liked it. I think it did do its job, and I already repurchased it back in November 2020. And next I have the Neutrogena Tea Gel Therapeutic Shampoo, and this is also for my husband, and I think overall he liked this one better than the other one, so I think I will definitely repurchase this. This shampoo, however, I don't think I've ever used it myself, so I don't have any reviews. I only have the reviews from my husband, and he really liked it. He thought it was effective. And next, another product from Christophe Robin. This is the antioxidant cleansing milk for highlighted or dry hair. And I have to say, although I have completely used it up, I did not enjoy using it. At the beginning, I thought it was okay. There wasn't anything too special about it. But the more I bleached my hair, I guess, the more damaged my hair was. And this just did not do anything. It just became too dry for my hair. And it does not lather, no matter how hard I try. So I don't think I'll ever be repurchasing this again. And next I have a conditioner from the brand Ichikami. This is a Japanese brand. And this conditioner actually makes my hair feel really smooth. Even though I have bleached hair, I could still use this as a conditioner. And it has a really nice floral scent. So it smells really good. My husband used up most of it because I use hair masks for the most part. I only use conditioner occasionally because my hair is too damaged. I need my hair mask. And my husband really liked this as well. Will I repurchase it? Maybe. I don't even know. I don't even remember where I got it. I guess I just stumbled upon it when it was on sale, and that's why I got it. When I have my natural hair, I really do not have to take care of my hair at all. I only use shampoo. I'm too lazy to even use conditioner. I don't use hair mask. Hair mask was just never in my books, and so did hair oil and everything. So when I don't bleach my hair, I really just buy whatever I'm interested at the store or just whatever's on sale. Next, I have a hair mask from Verb, and this is a Tone and Brighten and Hydrate Purple Mask. I really enjoy using this hair mask. I did get this from Sephora, and this is definitely more on the affordable side in Sephora. I believe it's only $20 Canadian, and this lasted me a very long time. I started using this since late summer, and I finished it I think in February, so around 6 months. And this purple mask actually tones my hair. I could see a huge difference if I leave it in my hair for over 30 minutes. The silver tones definitely come out, and at the same time it is hydrating and it is nourishing. So I've already repurchased this. Next, I've got a leave-in conditioner from Ouai. This is the second mini size that I have finished. And this worked really well. And again, I could feel the difference when I apply this versus when I don't apply this. So it definitely does its job. I was going to repurchase it in the full size. However, there were a couple of other products that I was interested in trying, so I didn't end up repurchasing this at the moment. However, this is definitely on my list of products to repurchase. Last but not least, in the hair category, I have the Kerastase hair oil, and I think this is a pretty popular one, right? I'm sure a lot of people have used this. And when I first started using it, pretty much the first 1/3 of it, I didn't feel anything special. I just thought that it felt like all the other drugstore hair oils that I have used. However, it wasn't until my hair got more and more damaged that I felt a difference in this hair oil. So I'd say if you have very damaged hair, and you could definitely try this out. But on the other hand, if your hair isn't that damaged, then perhaps you wouldn't need to spend this much money on just a hair oil. That's just how I think. So hair care, done. Next, let's move on to skincare. First up, I got 2 cleansers that I finished. First, I have the foaming wash from the brand Curel. This is a Japanese brand. Their products are designed for dry and sensitive skin. I personally don't have sensitive skin, at least not that I'm aware of, but I do have very dry skin, and so does my husband. So we share the basic skincare products. And I really enjoyed using this cleanser. This is what I'm currently using as well. And also I have a couple backups of this. And I will just keep on repurchasing this. Unless I find anything that I'd like to try out, I just be sticking with this because I know this works and it works well. And next I have the soy face cleanser from Fresh. This is actually my first time trying this cleanser and I really enjoyed it. I tried a couple of the rose products from Fresh and I didn't enjoy any of those. But this one I absolutely loved. I use this as a makeup cleanser and it works really well. I really like the fact that I could use this either just as an everyday cleanser or as a makeup removing cleanser. As of now, I do have regular cleansers as well as makeup removing cleansers that I haven't opened yet, so I won't be repurchasing this until I finish my other products, but I'm sure I will be repurchasing this one day. Next, I have a big bottle of the toning water from Muji. This has been a consistent repurchase. That I've been making, and this product I share with my husband as well. For the 2 of us, we use it morning and night, and a 400 milliliter bottle lasts us for 6 months. It feels really nice and hydrating. After washing my face, this really just feels like a breath of fresh air. Next up, I have probably the most expensive product of this video. It is the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence in the special packaging. And I have to say I bought this product solely for the packaging. So this is the special packaging for the 2020 Olympics, which didn't end up happening. And I know this year there's a new packaging in the same line. I won't be purchasing that. And this is my first time ever using this product. And I never thought I would ever purchase this because from my research, this is definitely more for oily skin than for dry skin. And also the 230 milliliter bottle lasted me for almost a year because I got this when it first came out, which was spring of 2020. Right, so somewhere in April or May, I believe. And I just used this up at the end of March or middle of 2021. So almost a year. And after around 6 months into it, I just felt that all the ingredients had already evaporated. And what's left is just water. But I still finished it, although I felt I really had no use. So purchasing this product, I did not expect it to make any changes to my skin. And I really hope that it didn't make my skin worse. And luckily it did not make my skin worse. And not only that, it actually got rid of my acne. That was mind-blowing because I always got hormonal acne before my period. So I would get maybe just a couple or a few huge ones somewhere on my face around a week before my period, and it would last for 2 weeks until it's gone. But since I started using this essence, I never got those acne again. And even after I stopped using, or even after 6 months in where I feel like the product isn't doing anything, I didn't really get those back. So that was pretty impressive. And next I got 3 items from the same set, which I got a year ago in the Sephora sale. So first, I've got the Shiseido Revitalizing Essence. This is the second or third mini that I have gone through. of this. And in the beginning, I didn't really feel that this product did much at all. But now that I've used up the third mini, I do think that I like this. Would I repurchase it? Probably no. The treatment essence is just not something I incorporate regularly in my skincare routine. So for that reason, I don't think I'll be repurchasing this. But I did enjoy using it this time around. And next up is the Shiseido Power Infusing Concentrate. This one, I still didn't feel anything special about it. And three of these minis add up to a full size of this product. So I've gone through at least a full size of this as of now, and I just don't feel like this does much other than, I guess, keeping my skin hydrated. It doesn't make my skin feel dry. And as a person with very dry skin, there are skincare products where I would feel dry after using. This is definitely not one of those. However, I don't think I'll be repurchasing this. Next, I have the Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Cream. So this is like a day cream, like a moisturizer. So for me, I really need my moisturizers to be more hydrating than this. It's not bad, but I just don't feel this being hydrating enough, whether it be in the daytime before I apply my makeup or at nighttime before bed. Next, I have the Biossance Squalane and Lactic Acid Resurfacing Night Serum. And I think this product is quite popular and a lot of people seem to really enjoy this product. For me though, I just feel like a mini size wasn't enough for me to really figure out how I feel about this product. I have to admit that I didn't really see any changes in my skin. The only thing I could say is that being an acid type of product, this definitely did not dry my skin out a single bit. So I'd say this is definitely a dry skin friendly product. But I really couldn't say anything more than that just because of its size. And next I have my all-time favorite moisturizer, 3 of them, because I share this with my husband, right? So it's from the brand Curel, and this is just the best moisturizer I have ever used. It's very moisturizing and it does not feel heavy at all. Highly recommend if you could get your hands on these. And next up I have the Guerlain Midnight Secret Late Night Recovery Treatment. I find this to be a very powerful treatment. Whenever I feel like I just need to look a little bit more alive, I would apply this before bed, and the next morning when I wake up, there's really a difference. So I definitely will repurchase in the future when I feel like I need it. But as of now, I'm just staying at home and I'm not seeing anyone anyways. So I guess it doesn't matter too much how I look. Next up, I have a sunscreen. I am surprised that I've only got one sunscreen in this Empties. That is very interesting. So this is from the brand Elixir. I think that's how you say it. This is a Japanese brand as well. And the year of 2020 is when I first started trying out Japanese sunscreens. And I think they just work so well. At least all the ones I've tried so far, they work really well. Of course, I did my research before purchasing. So the sunscreens I have, including this one, are more like a moisturizer texture. And I am confident that if you don't have dry skin, you will not enjoy any of the sunscreens that I like. On the other hand, if you do have dry skin, then I would recommend you trying out this sunscreen. And in fact, this one, for my personal preference, is even a little bit too lightweight. I really like my sunscreen to be just like a moisturizer. And I apply sunscreen every single day, and I apply a lot of sunscreen every single day. Even when I'm just around the house, I'm not even going outside, I still apply sunscreen. I apply it on my face, and I apply it on my neck, and I apply on my chest, and sometimes on my shoulders, just everywhere. Alright, I am serious about my SPF. And as you can see, I cut this open, and surprisingly when I cut this open, there's hardly any product left in here. So I guess this packaging worked out pretty well. And I'm not sure if this is a skincare product, but I have it as the last product in my skincare category. It is a contact solution. So I do wear contact lenses. I wear circle lenses, but I also just wear clear contact lenses because I really don't like wearing glasses at all. And this is the only brand that I purchased from after trying almost everything I could find at the drugstore when I was younger. And I just stock up whenever it's on sale. And that's it for skincare. I just have 3 more in the body care category, and that'll be it. So let's get started. First up, I have a body wash from Dove, and it is the Deep Moisture. And this is probably my favorite body wash. It is so hydrating and it's so affordable. I stock up on this, especially when it's on sale. And next up, I have the moisturizing body wash that I got from Bath & Body Works, and it is in the scent Dahlia. It's just a really nice floral scent, what you would expect. And also this is very hydrating as well, but of course the Dove one is much more affordable, so I just buy this every once in a while. Last but not least, actually another body wash. So I don't even have any body lotion or body cream. Okay, anyways, this is a mini size from Drunk Elephant. I just got this from a set, I guess a year ago, and I never got to use it up. And there's nothing too much I have to say about it. It's just the ordinary body wash. I won't ever purchase the full size of it because I don't see the reason why. Alright, so that was everything I had in this empties video. I should definitely try my best to keep my empties videos monthly, so I won't have this much to say all at once. So if you stayed until now, thank you so much. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also, if you'd like to see more content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.